It's a pleasure to be here with one of the top goalies in the world. He's the head coach of Archbishop Spalding. He's back with the Bayhawks after 4 years with the Machine. Head coach Brian Phipps. How are you, Coach?
I'm doing great. Thanks for having me.
Well, I'm eager to talk to you. So you had a better season this year, 6-12, improved over last year's record. So overall, when you look back at this season, what are you going to say about it?
I thought our guys competed. They came out. They tried hard. They worked hard. They got better. A couple unfortunate breaks. We lost a couple in overtime that I wish we had back, but beating Severna Park is a good one for our local rivalry. But looking forward to building off this, and we kind of said that they're laying the foundation for us to keep building this program.
Coach, so the win over Severna Park, how is that going to help you going forward as a program?
I think it's great. I mean, Severna Park is a great team, great powerhouse. They just won the state championship, so hats off to them. But I think it's just kind of taking care of our territory. Winning Anne Arundel County is one of our main goals, and that's one of the steps towards maintaining our goal.
So Mr. Basha, he's headed to UMBC. What do you have to say about that young man? What stands out about him as a player?
Yeah, Brett's great. He having coached him for the past 2 years. His lacrosse IQ is up there with anyone. Very skilled around the cage. Look forward to him taking a big senior leadership role next year and before he gets to the UMBC.
So what has he been saying about his senior season coming up now that it's pretty close now? What has he been talking about?
Yeah, I think they have a great group of guys in his class. They have a big rising senior class, and I think they're ready to take the reins and be the leaders that they can be and take Spalding to the next level.
So one other person in that senior class, Mr. Turner, Holy Cross bound. What makes him stand out as a player?
He's got great sticks. So when the ball hits the ground, he can scoop it up and play transition. We had some set plays for him to go over the midfield line and score against St. Paul, so that was great to see. But our defense as a whole, we're coming back, returning all 3 starters, so we're excited to have them back and look forward to Phil being that leader down there before he heads off to Holy Cross.
So what do you think is the toughest part about playing defense in the MIAA, the SEC of lacrosse?
Yeah, I think it's great playing against the best competition. We always say to be the best, you got to beat the best. And it's an honor to go out there and play against them and have new matchups, new talent every day. And it's kind of fun to see them play against them in high school, then hopefully playing against them in college, and then eventually the major leagues.
So what are your goals as a program heading into year 3 here at Archbishop Spalding? Looking into 2017, what are you looking to do?
I think our goals every year are to win the Anne Arundel County, so win our matchups with St. Mary's, Annapolis, Severna Park, and Severn, and then make the playoffs in the MIAA. And once you make the playoffs, anything can happen. So I think we got a great nucleus coming back. The seniors beforehand did a good job leading us, and I think our returners are ready to take the next step.
So being, world-class goalie, playing on Saturdays on TV, how does being an MLL player, does that help at all with your clout with the players? Do they look at you differently?
I think I still know that if I have to, I can suit up and dominate them in practice. But it's just fun knowing that they see me compete as a player and kind of see what it's like, and then hopefully it gives them aspirations to get to that level as well, to work hard to get there.
So you spent a lot of time under Coach Caudill. How has he rubbed off on you as a coach?
Yeah, I've learned a lot from Coach Caudill. It's a pleasure playing for him at Maryland and now back with the Bayhawks organization, just talking to him, picking his brain, and he gives me a lot of help as a coach. But you learn a lot from him because he's a man of so much talent and wisdom in the lacrosse world, but also in life. So it's great to bounce off ideas and have him there for me and supporting me and kind of being that guy that I can lean on.
So you two being Terps over there, what's it like this week after the rough loss with Maryland? This one I know everybody was thinking Maryland had it.
Yeah, it's tough. I know we're getting there, which is pretty impressive. I think that our run that Coach Tillman's had with getting them to the national championship games is very impressive, and one that you can't be disappointed in because we're getting there. And I just think that one day we'll kick the door down when we get there. But you got to give the hats off to Coach Tillman and his staff and his players for getting to Memorial Day the past couple of years.
So you also spent some time with Coach Tillman on his staff. So how did he rub off on you?
Yeah, he's great. You can just see it, how he manages the players, how he understands the guys, and wants what's best for them on and off the field. He's a great guy. I learned a lot from him in terms of lacrosse, but more in generally like how to carry and care for your team, and that just shows when you see the kids jumping on top of each other, loving each other, and being part of the Maryland family. That's what it's all about.
Coach, thank you so much for talking to us, and best of luck 2017.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.